We're on the launch of the new 4th generation BMW X3. Grown up, refined, extra features, everything you want, and the biggest fact is it's proudly built in South Africa for the world. And I say for the world, there is a plug-in hybrid version that is only built in South Africa and no other plant anywhere in the world. I think we can be very, very proud of that. So let's take a look at it and you'll see exactly what's new, what's different on the new version.
So, firstly, technology openness is important to the brand, and you'll find one diesel variant in the entry-level 20D, the most common BMW 3 at MFest, which is a great time to talk about the car. Now, if you look at the pricing, the important message here is that affordability was at the key of.
I'm with Ryan Varanasuria from BMW. Ryan, you are the man for this car, but your full job title at BMW?
So I manage the premium mid-size segment for the BMW group. What that entails, for those who might be confused by that, is any car with a 3 or 4 in it is my portfolio.
So wow. Yeah. And this is your new baby?
Yes.
Okay.
The latest and greatest.
Ryan, your favorite features on the exterior on the new 4th generation model?
I think you first have to, you can't ignore the fact that the size and presence of the car is considerably more than the predecessor model. And in BMW world, we use the word monolithic quite often, but monolithic in this case, I think, suits the car. Large surfaces that give the car great presence, and a few design guides.
Yeah. Okay, like tell me the design guides quickly. A couple of them, yeah.
Starting at the front of the car, the BMW face being the most important thing, is how you identify BMW. The double kidney grille, and you'll see for the new X3, it is 2 separated kidney grilles, not one single frame. Also, the new LED light signature, the 4-eye principle still applies. These inverse light signatures give the car a more glamorous feel.
Okay.
Also, yeah. No. And something you can't see right now, and is becoming very popular with our customers, the BMW iKidney Glow. So for those who like to shop at night, we can't do that right now. No. It's a very popular option.
Absolutely. Just come around this way quickly.
Yes.
Now, there's 3 models in the range. The 20D, the 30E, which is the plug-in hybrid.
Yes.
And this is the M50. So full-on M performance.
Yes, correct.
And you've got 6-cylinder engine?
Correct. So the BMW M50 uses the B58 engine, which is most commonly known in the world of M performance within the group, and it has been technically revised. So while it is the same engine, when you drive the car, you'll definitely feel a slight difference. Okay. It is also the range topping model, and tops out at 293 kilowatts.
And 580 Newton meters?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to see lots of it on the road because we've driven all 3 derivatives. So we'll show that all to you. We're going to show you the inside in a second as well. Ryan, this is the first time I'm doing a video with you. Have you ever heard of the Allen test?
No.
Right, let me show you the Allen test.
I'm very scared. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So how many Allens can you put in the boot?
You've got the Allen test. I'd rate this as about a, you know what, it's a 2 Allen boot. Now that is impressive for a medium SUV. They normally run at 1.5 to 1 3/4. So this one fills the role as a 2 Allen boot. Well done to you guys. That's a big boot space.
Thank you.
Ryan, okay, now we're inside the X3. This is the M50, but you know what? The interior is very similar on all of them.
Correct.
But again, show me a couple of your favorite features on the new model.
I mean, just looking at the design, firstly, BMW tried to create this wraparound effect cocoon.
Yes.
And the X3 is the only car with this design language from an interior perspective.
Okay.
My favorite feature, which instantly stands out, is the illumination kidney bars.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed that while we were driving.
It really does give the car a great ambiance. This feature actually filtered down from the 7 Series, which is our Halo flagship model.
Yeah.
And true to BMW form, technologies that are launched on Halo models definitely filter down through the model range, and it makes something that seems so unobtainable obtainable, which I definitely love.
Yeah.
We have 15 different colors that you can choose from.
Okay.
And also depending on which my mode you're in, your driving mode, the car takes on that character.
Wow. Okay. Right, we're going to see it on the road. Ryan, amazing. It is such a step up. Yeah, it really is, and I'm not just saying it. And it's not that the X3, which is BMW's biggest selling model worldwide and in South Africa.
Correct.
Which says something, right?
Yes, I mean, this is the car at the helm of the BMW brand globally and locally.
Yeah.
And this will be the car that takes us into the next decade. And hopefully we'll maintain our position as number one in the premium segment.
Wow. Okay.
Out on the road, and we headed towards Sun City in the BMW X3. Now, we deliberately started with the entry model, and we're going to work our way up the range during this test period. Tomorrow we'll get to drive the 30e, which is the plug-in hybrid, and then there's the M50 as well, the 6-cylinder version with 290 kilowatts or something crazy like that. This one, and it's the old, and I'm going to call it old in a nice way, 2-liter diesel engine, 145 kilowatts, 400 newton meters of torque, but it is so silky smooth. They've also made a lot of changes to the rear of the new version, and very interesting tail lights. I'm coming up behind one of our colleagues in their car deliberately. You can see they've smartened up the rear end. I think it looks very, very good. But just overall, in the range, they've done such a good job, and it's proudly built in South Africa at BMW Rosslyn, as they love to tell us. And I just think that at just over 1.1 million rand starting, yes, the extras, yes, we know that. The normal stories, you're getting a lot of car, beautifully built, it really is. And it just exudes class, quite honestly, which is what you expect from a BMW in this category, in this place. And it delivers in spades. I'm really excited to see what we're going to get in the other ones tomorrow. So you'll have to wait and see, and we'll pick up on those as we go. Out on the road now, we're in the X3 30e, which means it's the plug-in hybrid version. You saw the car earlier in the video when we drove the 20D. So they're not big changes on the car itself, on the interior, etc., etc. It's all about the powertrain. What do I mean? Plug-in hybrid, still a 2-liter, but petrol, not diesel. And you've now got that hybrid extra power, so you jump to 220 kilowatts and 450 newton meters of torque. And we're in sport mode as well, and let me tell you, it is responsive. It really is. And it's got a lovely little growl to the exhaust when you do put your foot down a little bit. The other advantage, of course, of the plug-in hybrid is the fact that after some fairly enthusiastic driving along the way, and I'll give you an example of it right now because it's safe. Let's overtake. Do you feel that response? Do you hear the exhaust? And we are currently sitting on 7.9 liters per 100 for this drive we're doing at the moment. Bumpy road, not the most smooth or comfortable, I must tell you, but the car handles beautifully. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's relaxed. Now, to go from the 20D, which is the entry model in the range, to this 30E, you're looking at a difference of about 150,000 Rand. So from 1.125, you go to 1.260 million Rand. Yes, it is a difference, but I can see the value in it. That is for absolutely sure. We're going to get into the M50 next. You'll see it coming up. Moving up the range, as I've done on this launch, now we get to the M50. It's a full M performance model, which means it's not just body kits and things like that. It really is the whole hog and the whole thing. So you got an inline 6 engine, which obviously is just classic BMW. 293 kilowatts, 580 newton meters of torque, sportier suspension, slightly harder ride, but who cares about that? It's got a couple of extra other features along the way, but other than that, obviously the body, etc., is just standard X3. But for example, do you hear that and feel that? I think that tells you so much about what this car's really about. It costs a bit more, but it's got so much more, and I think that's the point. It just is really something else as far as I'm concerned. It's the one that's got the grin factor. It's the one that's silly, but in in the right, best possible way, silliness that any petrolhead wants silliness, like I do.